Yeah. Or you might be about to get a text confirmation code.
Good lord. Yep.
Do you get
I
one?
did get it.
What's the code?
I can't say it on the stream. Oh,
Yes, you
it's
can.
511648. All right, there we go. It's locked. Well, why was it like defaulted to being a private stream?
Eh, eh. Oh my God.
And unrecognized. We detected unrecognized logins. Wow.
Yeah, I guess it's because device.
I have one concurrent viewer.
15 albums. Yeah.
Oh my god, they don't have the new one either. Okay. Hold on.
Making a post. Making a post.
There we go. That's the right order, right? Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay. Mention. How many months hiatus? How many months ago was August? And half a year.
Hello?
Oh,
Alright. Chris apparently has no internet right now.
this one. I don't believe it.
Okay. Um should we get into it?
For who? They say.
It's gonna be a long video regardless.
Oh, true. Yeah, you like the post?
No, that's what Krish
Oh,
sent me.
I should send you.
Oh, we have another viewer.
Huge. God fucking damn it. I'm gonna send it
We
to
have four
the
viewers. What the hell?
the let's go. Okay, it's time.
All right. Oh, we lost one. What's up, guys? Welcome to Avengers Doomsday. SocietyCore has returned.
In 6 months. It's been a long 6 months. I don't feel ready.
I think actually
I don't feel prepared.
it's been 8, right?
Really?
No.
Holy.
It's been 7.
Okay.
Wait, I can't count. Wait, no, yeah. 7.
God.
Live
Look.
from New York.
I'm
One half of SocietyCore
in Scotland.
in
I was like,
Scotland.
I'm gonna get settled in and then we can do a stream. And then months later, here we are.
And then I moved
It
back
took a
home
long time.
and I lost the will to keep going. But now I'm in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, so it's all good. I'm slowly getting my spark back.
Yeah. Who picked The Cure?
I did.
I think you did. Yeah. All right. Do you want to introduce the artist then?
Uh, we're doing the Cure.
Good one.
The Cure is the band of Robert Smith, and
Me.
he's the only
Well, I am
member
Robert Smith.
that's been in like the entire band the whole time. Um, Personally, I think Robert Smith is one of the cooler kind of musicians or pop rock stars throughout the past. Just because I think he didn't give a shit about what was going on and just wanted to make his own kind of music the whole way through his career, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to
Want to get into
add?
the albums? Uh, I think I'll share all my opinions as we go and how to appreciate The Cure.
Yeah.
But I think they might be one of, if not the most influential bands we've covered with like just like all of like goth subculture and so much music that has from these albums. Really cool to experience. Being said, who starts again?
I picked
Holy
it, so
shit.
you start.
So I start. All
All right.
right.
3
That being
imaginary
said,
chuds.
really unfortunate beginning. Really unfortunate beginning. I had in my notes here. This was maybe the hardest one for me to get through because I was so excited. I know what the Cure songs that I like sound like, and I don't stand by my initial notes, but my initial notes was abysmal dog shit. I
Awesome.
hated it. I could not get into it. It is all over the place. Now I did re-listen to it today. And I was like, that's not that bad. It's kind of cute, but man, it's just nothing like the rest of the albums. I'd say that The Cure is one of the highest quality, like most consistent bands that we've covered. I don't even know if I would say that they have like a bad album, but this
I
album
would.
is like very different. It's much more pop. It's much more like of the time. It's influenced by a lot of other stuff, but it does have some, yeah, it has some bangers, but it's incohesive. Also, I believe Robert Smith hates this album
Yeah.
because he didn't have creative control over it and felt
The
miserable.
the
And
the label took over.
yeah, and you really can hear that. It is all over the place. It doesn't have an identity. It's got Boys Don't Cry on it.
Technically, but also
You do.
technically
What can you
not.
do?
It technically
Oh yeah, it
doesn't
depends on the
have Boys
release.
Doesn't Cry.
Forgot about.
The original UK
Yeah,
version doesn't. Um,
which on release, absolute abysmal dog shit. Then.
yeah. And I don't even think we should include it to be. It's like not even on Spotify or any of the streaming services. Like that version does not exist as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned. My notes. I actually had to go back and
yeah.
re-listen to a lot of the earlier stuff because I was a different person then. But uh, Three Imaginary Boys. The only notes I wrote was drummer sucks. So I think I remember the drumming just being really ass. Um, what does this say?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Uh oh. Oh, it's shitting out right now. That's not good.
It just recovered for me, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Um.
it'd be okay.
Anyways, I think I liked Three Imaginary Boys, and Subway Song was a
What?
jump scare. Like I like
Oh,
the
I thought you were saying
song
the
Three
album.
Imaginary Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Um.
have that one and one other liked. And from Boys Don't
I
Cry
this is nobody needs to listen to
and
this.
15 Saturday Night.
Nobody needs to listen to this album, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think if you're interested in where they started, sure, but I think it's fine in the end. After coming back, I was like, there's a couple I like less, but it's
Yeah.
just not it. Yeah, it's really kind of like a black sheep in the discography. Quality wise, though, where would you put it?
D.
E?
D.
Okay, I have it in C now, but I'm fine putting it in D.
I'll put it in D for now and see what happens later.
Yeah,
All right.
just for
Well then,
being so overrated. Just for being so overrated, I'm fine putting it in D.
I don't even think it's overrated.
Yeah, it's like they're one of their most beloved
Oh
albums.
my god. All right. Okay. 17 seconds. So my thoughts on this album changed because I re-listened to it the other day, but my initial notes were sucks, but is atmospheric, better than the first release. Um, I don't agree with that
God,
anymore. Um,
thank God. I was gonna lose it.
so hold on, I think I might need to lower this a little bit. Okay. Um, but re-listening to it, I'm like, okay, I think I get it now. I think I understand what the Cure was back then and what they became and what they wanted to do. And I still agree it is a very atmospheric album, but I
Mhm.
understand it now and I vibe with it a lot better. And I think the best thing about the Cure or the best way to listen to them is that you gotta listen to it like on max volume and just kind of
So true.
like just take it in and
Yeah,
and not kind of sensory. I don't know. Anyways, I like it a lot more than I previously thought. Uh,
yeah,
that being said, um, I think it's solid, but nothing that crazy.
yeah. I remember when we covered Black MIDI, we talked about like walls of sound. The Cure is like waves of sound, which this sounds stupid, but it's very like it washes over you in a very pleasant way. Like a lot of atmosphere, a lot of like really clean, long, drawn out chords, and like it's also the bass on this album is really good. I I love it. It saved me because I was really fucking scared after the first one. I'm like, is this gonna suck ass? And
No,
then the
I got
jump in
scared
quality
too
was huge.
when I originally didn't like it. I was like, this is gonna be rough.
It's very cohesive. The vibe is consistent throughout. I'd say
I
it's a
listened to
lovely
17
album.
seconds in like August or
And
September.
oh,
No, it was
September.
September,
Yeah.
and then I didn't finish and move on to the next album until like January. So
No. Okay, I made it a bit farther than that on my first run through.
I only no yeah that's why I didn't really go back and re-listen to something because it had been more recent from some of the other, but like I got
Yeah,
stuck on this album.
didn't
That or
have that much
Faith. I
trouble
think
with
I
it.
might have finished it on my because I listened to it on my drive from California to Michigan, but
Let me see the track highlights because there's a couple. The specific song where I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be awesome," is Forest. I was like, "Wait, this song is a masterpiece." Album in general is quite good, but that song, I was like, "This is peak." I love The Cure. I love what
yeah,
they're
A
doing.
Forest is the best on the album for sure.
For how many times we re-listen, Jaw, you have a rule for that, right? Hello.
Yeah, I was just gonna answer.
Oh, in the chat. Yeah, I don't have a rule for how many times I re-listen. It's kind of until I've figured it out. So some albums, it'll be like one re-listen. And if I feel exactly the same with no change, then I'll move on. But so it's kind of like until I'm settled.
I think the second listen is like really important
Yeah.
because you can see like what you missed the first time through, but then I feel like the third one for me at least, it's like that's when I know like what is like what's gonna retain from the album. Like what do I by the third listen I really know what I enjoy from it and when I really don't. So I feel like I need to
And
listen to something like three times at least.
sometimes you listen six times in a row the first time you put it on in one night and cry. So that's also
Yeah.
sometimes.
All
But
right.
we'll get there. We'll get
Where are we
there.
putting this album?
For me, it's either bottom of A or top of B. I think it's such a jump up that
Yeah.
I would put it in A for now.
Okay, I would put it in B. So, but I still I think this one's solidly B. And then I have
Interesting.
others where it's
Interesting.
like I feel like they're between B and A.
This is one of the ones that's between B and A for
Okay.
me. So we can do top of B for now.
All right.
All right. Faith. Faith
This
time
is you, yeah.
is this is B. Okay. I not remember? I didn't take enough notes of Faith. I love Faith. Faith is a classic album. I think it's basically just like exactly what 17 Seconds is doing, but step up in quality, a step up in consistency. It's, yeah, I don't really have much to say on it though. I feel a little like, yeah, you go, and then I'll jump back in.
All right. Okay. Um, Originally I said some bangers, more of the atmospheric noises, really enjoying the bass. I think it's iconic for the time. And I feel like they like really started to the Cure to what? I feel like they really started to get into the exact sound that they were looking for. Um, and kind of like had their own either like genre or wave that they were gonna be eventually known for. And I guess I said some songs drag on too long and aren't very melodic. I would disagree with that now. I think I just, like I said, I didn't get The Cure. Like, half the song for The Cure
Yeah.
is like the intro, and then it really starts, and it's awesome like every time. So I do not think that they drag on for too long. Um, and this one I also went back and re-listened to it, and I liked it a lot more. I think it might have been my favorite one that I went back and re-listened to. Um, but I really enjoyed Primary, All Cats Are Gray, Funeral Party, Doubt, like almost that entire middle section of the album. I think super strong. I really enjoyed it. Back to you, Aiden.
I'm looking at the songs I like. I think Doubt and Faith were my two favorite songs on the album. But it was, I think I was kind of in the groove where I was like, I get it. Like I kind of was, because it did feel more of just the evolution of 17 seconds.
Yeah,
And so I didn't have any big like moments of this. I was just like, wow, this is a really solid album and I'm enjoying myself.
yeah,
So yeah, I think originally I had it like in S. It was the first one. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, this is an S album. But I think there's other albums that have taken that showed that there's a higher peak.
yeah.
So I think for me, it's top, like top.
Okay, I agree with putting it in A. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, Pornography. I think I did re-listen to this one, but I feel like it didn't exactly hit the way it wanted to. I still think it's like better than I still remembered it, but I thought I was gonna be like enjoy it even more. But I still feel like I enjoyed Faith uh, more than that one.
Right?
Um, I think I basically said the same exact shit in this album. It was basically they just like further went into the gothic. I think this was like the end of their so-called goth trilogy or whatever the fuck they called it. Um, I said overall pretty good, but I'm not floored by it. Definitely the most cohesive. I just don't love it. I'd probably stick to around that same sentiment. I still think there are some pretty good songs, but I'm still not like this is one of the best things I've heard, or even just like, oh, it's super great. I think it's like really solid, good, but I don't think I would really care for going back to it that much. Besides a couple of songs.
Interesting.
Back to
I
you in
think I
the
had a very
studio,
different
Aiden.
experience. I had a very different experience with this album, where this was the one where like I started to see more of what they're capable of. I think they took some risks. This album is a little more conceptual, a bit more dissonant, and like harsh, and it's kind of horrifying in some respects. Like it's got some weird shit in it, but then it does still like musically stick to kind of more of the same. And I think it's easier and more fun to listen to Faith, and because of that, I don't think it quite like I don't think it's better than Faith, but I was really intrigued by it, and I loved like some of the stuff that they did, and it made me really excited for what was to come. But I don't think they like peaked quite yet. Like
Yeah,
they nailed some new stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot darker and creepier and like yeah, this is one where it's a must listen. Like I think
yeah.
this and Faith are both must listens for
Hmm.
me, 100%. Absolutely love it. Had a really good time with it. Yeah, I didn't. It did not feel like more of the same, but also didn't feel like it was an improvement
Yeah.
either. It was just different.
Where do you where do you think it should go?
I'd have it. I would have it an A
Okay,
below Faith.
I'm fine with that. Next one.
Yes.
Okay,
Now,
this is
now this is
you.
I think the first one that we may get into a little bit of
Uh
a
oh.
disagreement
Uh
on.
oh.
This might be peak. This is such a
Okay.
fucking awesome
All
EP.
right.
It's so tight, and I love every song on it. It's it's like if the kind of earlier pop stuff was revisited with more sophistication for the most part.
Right.
There's one song that is kind of ass, but I love it anyway because it's really charming.
We're cooked. This is
It's
gonna be a
got the
cooked
Love
stream.
Cat, which is absolutely peak. It's got Lament. Lament is my. I always have the most underrated. Lament is the most underrated The Cure song. It's a fucking masterpiece and probably not given anywhere close to the respect or recognition it deserves. This is also the album where I started to like really get into Robert Smith's songwriting, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, I had a moment where I was like, "I can never like write a song. I could never get into songwriting because I feel like he's already written everything I'd ever want to write." Like, he's an incredible lyricist. Yeah, and this is a peak EP. It's just wonderful in every way.
All right. Japanese
Please
Whispers.
ruin the vibes.
So this is one I actually didn't go back and listen to because I felt like I didn't have to. Um, but
Oh,
I said, yeah, The Cure is doing like straight up pop music. I said it wasn't bad, but I said it was pretty forgettable for me. Completely different from what they've been doing, except maybe the first album. This is actually a compilation album, which I feel like makes zero sense because I think all the songs on the album actually go pretty well together. Um, but I guess it's technically a compilation album. Um, I think I said it was solid, um, but I did not really care for it. I do like the Love Cats, but
yes.
for compilation albums, they've definitely tried that a couple times, and this one is not. I don't know why it's a compilation album. I thought it was fine. I didn't care for it that much though. So I'd probably do like B or C if I'm being honest.
This one I have in S tier.
You're a sick bitch. You are a
It's
sick.
like it's because it's
You are
28
you are
minutes,
the
eight
only
songs.
one
It's
in the world
nonstop.
that would
It's just
put this in
nonstop.
S tier.
Except for "Speak My Language." That song's so stupid, but I really
That's
like it
enough for it
anyway.
to not be an S tier.
Yeah, yeah. Can we put it in B above 17 seconds as a compromise?
Yes.
Because I think realistically, it does not deserve to be
To
that
be an
maybe
S
in the
tier.
same in the same like grouping as the others. But personal for me,
Okay.
it's a special place in my heart because it has Lament and Love Cats. Everyone should listen to Lament. That song's fucking peak.
Um, so this is really interesting. The
Yeah.
top. Uh, this album feels like a compilation album. Even though it's not. Um, there's a bunch of like weird songs and instrumentation, and like not personally, objectively, it's bad. But I thought it was kind of
Interesting.
awesome. The songs are really weird, but I thought it was like pretty refreshing compared to everything else they had done. And I thought I kind of loved it, even though I know I shouldn't. Like it was like It was like fast food album for me.
It's okay to like. It's okay to like the top. You can say the top is good.
I do think it is good. Like also bad. It was good but bad. But I had a
It's
fun
all over
time.
the place. It is really fucking weird. Yeah.
I think the
I think we
entire
have
like what
pretty
is it,
much the
banana
same
fish
feelings
bones?
on it.
Like it's just such a weird song. It is a
Yeah.
McDonald album.
There's a couple on here where I'm like, holy shit, this is so interesting. Also, so even some of the demos on the deluxe, I'm like,
I
they
didn't
were
listen to the
really just
demos.
trying anything. I The only reason I did is because like there is you can't just listen to the original, so sometimes it would
Hmm.
pay extra on
Yeah.
Spotify for me. But the title track, the top is a banger. I thought Piggy in the Mirror was a
Yeah.
really well written song.
I like that
Mm,
one and Bird Mad Girl.
yeah, yeah. Wailing Wall also goes. Honestly, it starts off really solid, like the first three, and then it's like ugh.
The non
all over the
compilation
place.
album.
Yeah, I think this is maybe a transitionary period for
For
them,
sure.
which for me puts it like solidly in B tier, probably below the other two, to be honest.
I'm good with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McDonald.
All right. Was it the next album? This Is You, I think.
Yeah, correct. This song,
The
this
Shut on the
song, this
Door.
album. Yeah. This is one where I was expecting like something like wild after that, and then this was not wild at all, and it took me like a bunch of listens to kind of adjust, and I still don't feel fully settled on this album, to be honest. Where like Push is a like a masterpiece. In Between Days is beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beauty on this song. It's but it almost feels like they were heading somewhere really different, and then this feels like another like dip back into the well of like Faith. It feels a little bit like Faith 2 to me, and it is very good. Yeah,
Um,
but you.
I think when I first listened to it, I was like, okay, like I heard about this album, like it's gonna be really awesome. I listened to it and I was kind of disappointed. Um, it didn't like fully click for me. I did re-listen to it, and a lot of the songs, I think I liked everything more, coming back to it. Um, but it's still there. I think yeah, like I like In Between Days, I really loved 6 Different Ways and Push. Close to Me, I liked. Um,
Okay.
and I ended up putting Screw Fucking Sucks, um, which I still stand by that. It is just a bad song. The bass line is
Oh
so
yeah.
bad on that
No.
song. Um,
But then you go into Sinking, and you're like, why did they just cut Screw
I
off the album?
bad decisions. So I think some of the songs are really good, and then Screw is like a fucking sore. I I don't know, and the other ones are okay. So it's weird. I really wanted to love it and I didn't, but I still thought it was pretty good besides some parts.
Yeah,
All right, where are we putting it?
yeah. For me, it would be
It would have to be like B for me.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, because some of the songs are really, really incredible, and then
Yeah,
yeah, there's stuff like Screw.
I think I would put
I
it
don't.
at top of B. That's where I
I'm
stand
I'm
right
good with
now.
that.
Okay.
I'm good with that. Yeah,
Now on to the next one.
yeah.
Hey, this is me. All right,
Uh,
Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. I really should have listened to this one again, and I didn't. So my thoughts on this might be slightly washed. Um,
I listen to this one a lot.
I said overall incredibly solid. I did think it was a bit long for my taste. I thought there were some stinkers and some bangers. And I think I like overall I was like this is pretty good, but I didn't fully love it or like fuck with it. I think maybe there was like too many different things that were going on. Um I was like clearly I thought Robert Smith was like a phenomenal songwriter, but I still was in the mindset where I'm like I don't think I get the Cure. Like again, I wanted to really love this album, and I thought it was good, but I wasn't completely blown away. So I was kind of like I don't know what I'm missing, what's going on here. So and then I really liked Just Like Heaven, and that was prop. And then I liked a couple other ones, but I think it was a bit too much for me, song wise.
Yeah. Uh, I said really high highs, but then a lot of just bulk, like too much.
If it was a single album instead of a double LP, I think it would be a lot better.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think the Kiss is well, after that, I was like, holy shit, like the Cure, the sequencing on the Cure albums is can be really fucking masterful. Like what song to put first and like what song to end with is like I think on every album perfect.
Yeah.
The Kiss being maybe my favorite opener. Then you're kind of let down because nothing else is as good, except maybe Just Like Heaven. But
Yeah. I also liked One More Time in 1,000 Hours.
yeah, I think you mentioned.
I don't remember that song. My bad.
Because there's so many. I don't know, because I don't remember there being any like songs where I was like, this sucks, really. But I also, it's just
I had the
a
Snake Pit and
lot. It's
Icing
a
Sugar.
lot.
But even that, like nothing
I
really,
like the icing sugar.
nothing stuck out as super bad. Nothing really stuck out as super good either. Like it was all just like it
Yeah.
was all good, like the whole way. But like
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
I felt a little indifferent towards it near the end.
I I think on reflection, I would move top of the door or top of the door, and on the door up to A, and put this in like B somewhere.
Be somewhere.
Yeah, B somewhere.
Um,
Obek mentioned,
I would still put it over Japanese Whispers. So where do you think it would go?
but I had a Japanese one.
Okay.
As long as it's in there somewhere.
All right. All right. You're on the
All
next
right.
one.
Oh, I have to fucking introduce disintegration. Fuck me. All right.
I can introduce
So
it without giving my
no, it's
thoughts.
okay. No, this might be the best album of all time. It's one of the albums that we've covered that had the case for an absolute perfect masterpiece. It brought me to tears. It goes incredibly hard, so iconic in every single way. I think there's only of the songs on the album, there's only three that I didn't like add to playlist or something, and I still enjoy those. It's like just just an insanely good album. Eh, yeah, it's probably the Cure's masterpiece.
Is it on to me?
Yeah.
All right. So this album had been an album I had always wanted to get into, and I think part of the why I chose The Cure. Um, because I know it had always been rated pretty highly with like music critics and especially on like Rate Your Music. Um, what was I gonna say?
But you're not like other girls.
Um, I think I tried to listen to it, and I couldn't even get through it when I like months years ago. I couldn't even get through it when
Oh
I tried
God.
listening to it. Um, and I'm like that. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I think. And then I listened to it once, and again, I listened to it all the way through, and I was like, why am I not? Why is it not clicking with me? Um, and then I listened to it the second time, and things started making more sense. Um,
Oh.
and then I listened to it more, um, and I ended up. I think after everything, I think I've listened to that album like 20 times. Um, I do agree. I think it's one of the greatest albums ever made.
Ah,
I think for me to fully
controversial.
get it though, it took like listening to every Cure album before
Oh
it
my
and getting
God.
and fully seeing what it is and then seeing like where they came
Uh,
from and how they got here and put this album out. And I think with this when I finally listened to this, I was like, okay, I get the Cure now. I get it. I understand it. I fully got into it. I think Plain Song might be like the best opener of all time. I think that's
that's a
for
good
me.
take.
I think
That's a good take.
it's awesome. It starts with like little like what is it? Wind chimes, and then it just
It is the most cinematic
blows
opening
up with like a
chorus
loud
I've ever heard.
synth noise. I have been cured, Chris.
Yeah, this album, Kieran Shaw. That's
Um,
awesome.
I also just think like it's like everything just kind of made sense and the waves of sound and everything. Um, it's
Yeah.
almost like a precursor to like shoegaze, which is fucking crazy
Mm.
to think about. But like I think especially on this album, just like the production of it, like everything's layered so fucking good. And the songwriting like hits on like every single song. There's so much emotion.
Pictures of You is like,
It's so good. It's such a
oh,
good song.
oh,
Um, the riffs are really great. The bass tone throughout the
yeah.
whole thing is just fucking awesome. And then the synths as well. There's like a driving force to it. I also wrote "Blew My Dick Off" for the album. Um,
Yeah.
feels like felt for me felt the most like a statement and like a piece of art. Like this was like everything had been building up to this album and
Yeah.
what Robert Smith wanted to impart on the world. Um,
This was like the culmination of like the phase between like Faith now, like pulling all of the interesting different stuff from like Kiss Me and Pornography and just like condensing it. And because I'm sure they had enough material in this time to make another double album or more.
yeah.
I mean, if you see the fucking deluxe edition, there's so much shit, and they made the right decision to cut it down to what was essentially like perfect.
Mm-hmm. Also,
So good.
what Robert Smith said that this album was about becoming 30, and that he was horrified of what that would look
That's
like, and
awesome.
he was like, "Yeah." Another thing we haven't even touched. Every single album when they were making it, and Robert Smith every single time he's like, "Yeah, I was like really suicidal and wanted to kill myself the whole time making the album." Like every single album, and there's a couple where he's like, "Oh, we had fun." Like the top, I think he's like, "We had fun with that." But I guess he would always go to like a really dark place. And I think Disintegration, he was also like in his 30s and suicidal and everything. And he's like, what am I gonna offer to the world? And then he fucking made this, which
Yeah.
if he can make this when he's 30, I feel like I can do anything still. So,
Yeah.
um,
Good.
what should
Now
we?
I would put it in maybe top of A, probably.
I would I almost feel like it's so peak that I want to put it. I want to make like an entire tier for it. That's S plus.
Okay, if we did that, we got to move some of these up into S then, because like,
we'll
it's,
we'll put it in S for now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, also, what is it? Lullaby. I think when I first got to Lullaby, I don't think I ever got to it when I had tried listening to it before. But I think that's such like a funny,
Mhm.
fucking weird ass song with just the songwriting itself, and then like
Yeah.
lyrically what the
It's
song's
so cool though.
about the Spider Man.
Yeah. Also, Untitled is a song that I'd gotten into like in high school. One of my friends, shout out Tony, sometimes he watches the streams, had shared a playlist with me that had Untitled, and I was like, damn, I gotta listen to this album. And I tried and I hadn't fully got it. So I do understand the experience of like not getting it until you have the context and the appreciation. But once I yeah, as soon as I listened to it the first time on these listens, I was like, whoa. And yeah, Untitled is
I think the bass line for Untitled is
such
so
a good
fucking good
closer.
too. It's
Everything about
it's
it.
I like I'm gonna listen to this album again after this stream. It's so fucking I've listened to it so many times.
Yeah.
It is
Now I will say
it made
there's two
everything
albums
worth it.
that there's two albums that I think I listened to more,
Uh oh.
and there's maybe two that I like more, but they're not better. They're not better.
I'm actually that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah,
I'm scared. It better be the two that I'm thinking of.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, okay. All right. Do I get to start? Are we moving
Yes,
on? All right.
yes.
Talking about Wish. All right. So, what I wrote is this album fucks. If Disintegration says I want to kill myself, Wish says I'm gonna live forever. Um,
Yes,
there's so many
yes.
fucking bangers on the album. I think originally I said it had its higher highs but more consistent lows. I don't agree with that anymore. I still think Disintegration's still like untouchable. This one does have
Yeah,
a bunch of highs still. And I think it does have a little bit more lows, but I feel like it's just such a fun album. And this one even I feel like more goes into kind of like the shoegaze, kind of like really pushing forward with this sound, like more rock, more heavier than Disintegration and different guitar sounds. And I feel like it's like the perfect follow up. Like I am generally surprised they made that album and then followed it up with such like a great album after that as well.
yeah.
Um, is awesome.
This album I had such a different experience with than any other Cure album, where from the moment I got to like maybe the third track, yeah, on my first listen, I was just like captivated. I think this might be my favorite Cure album.
Dang.
It's so life affirming. It's so earnest, almost to the point of being like corny at points. But I don't think it ever fully gets there because of how like real and like beautiful and earnest it is. Like it's just so cheerful in a really incredible way, which is crazy coming from everything before it.
You know,
I love this album. It's an hour and 5 minutes, and it does not feel like that at all. Like I listen to it over and over again. I love it so much. Like doing the Unstuck is like one of the most fun songs ever. It's just also starting it with Open and ending it with End. Something I think is awesome. Also, the album art really fucking iconic. There's just so much about this album that I just love and can't get enough of.
My
And
favorite
it's crazy yet
lyrics.
to follow up Disintegration.
My
Oh, I know
favorite.
what this is gonna be.
When I
Yeah.
when I see you as kitten as a cat, as smitten as
Yes.
that, I can't get that small. The way
Yes.
you fur, the how you purr, it makes me want to paw you all. It's like
Good.
it's so
When
fucking
you pointed that out,
stupid,
I'm
but it's
it's
so
so
good.
good. It's
And no,
so
it's
cute.
so stupid, but it's so good.
When I see you getting as a cat. Like the
I feel yeah, he's like
I
also
love
just
it.
having like you can tell that he's like having so much fun, like
It's
while
fun. It's
singing
fun.
and doing this. Friday I'm in Love also is on here. We didn't even talk about
Yeah.
that banger. I feel like the bridge to that song is one of the best bridges in any, at least for me, in any song. Because it kind of changes everything. I think they also said that when they recorded it, it was actually like a quarter of a note higher, um, and so it's like technically out of tune, but just like tuned to like the different hertz. But that when they did that, they really liked it, and I think slightly had it sped up or something. Um, but because they did that, it almost sticks out on the album because every other song I think is in like the different hertz, but then Friday I'm in Love is slightly tuned differently.
It's incredible. I think it's an easy S.
Yeah.
Are there other highlight tracks for you?
Standout tracks. A Letter to Eloise.
Yeah.
That one's fucking awesome too.
Yeah.
Uh,
That cut and high, I think.
all I know is that after these two albums, I have a plethora of new karaoke songs to try out.
Yes. Also, From the Edge of the Deep Green Sea is like that 7.5 minute track is like just thick that I really appreciate every time.
I really like Trust and Cut as well. Like this, it's just
Yeah.
awesome. It's just such a fucking awesome album.
I it's it's definitely wrong to put it at the top of that.
I'm not letting you put it at the
So,
top.
so I think it should just be an S. uh,
Disintegration is going to be an album that I listen to for the rest of my life. So
yeah, yeah. Is it?
I think it's your turn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Um,
Wild
this is
Stud
wild,
Swings.
wild, wild mood swings. Didn't work. I guess you can't say wild mood, or you can't say wild mid swings because it's not even mid. That's kind of all I have to say. Really let me down, maybe more than anything else. I did not enjoy it. There's not a single redeeming like track or track of note. I cried, and then when I revisited it after some of the later stuff, I was like, God, this no, it's just such a letdown. I don't know what happened here. I don't have much else to say. Oh, I guess "Want." That's the redeeming song. Is the opener
Yeah.
because they cannot miss on the opener.
I my favorites were Want and then Bore, which was the closer as well, or Bear. So the first and last song.
Bear. Oh, I think by the time because Bear's really long, and so by the time I got through
Yeah.
it, I was just like
You're like, fuck this.
nothing left. Yeah,
Alright, is it on to me?
yeah, yeah,
Alright, Wild Mood Swings. This is what I would also call another one of their compilation albums, because a bunch of the songs are like different genres and then doing whatever the fuck they want. So I said this is like the top if it was on crack, but then also really bad. Like top turned
yeah.
up so much that it's lost the plot. There's like nothing redeeming of it. I said they wish they were weaned so bad. I said I'm genuinely
uh,
surprised you can go from making peak to whatever the fuck this ended up being. I think it is great, like making like some of their best albums ever and then making like one of their worst. Like It's like, what
Yeah.
happened? I said there are some genres or styles that just maybe shouldn't be tried by 37-year-old white British men. Uh, Not the worst thing I've ever
Yeah.
heard, but not good. It was ass.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
ass.
This is my lowest. This is my
Round
absolute
and round
lowest
and round also, and the
for sure.
13th were the
I
worst
would
songs for me.
I think Club America just immediately fucking pissed me off. Like a spit in
But
the
the thing was like
face.
like a Spanish like flamenco song. That one was just like,
It's
what is going on?
Strange Attraction, I think I almost enjoyed a little bit. Kind of. Yeah, no,
Bad,
but
bad.
it just yeah, it does have that kind of like too drugged out energy.
Yeah.
It's just
I
unhinged.
think originally I liked Three Imaginary Boys less, but I feel like if we consider that was their first album and then this came after Disintegration and Wish, I feel like it has to be the
Yeah.
worst.
There's no redeeming
No
classic on this
excuse. There's no
whatsoever.
redeeming part and there's no
Yeah,
excuse
there's
for it.
no exactly. So I would even move up the Three Imaginary Boys into C.
Really? We can do it for now. We can do it for now because we don't have anything in C
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, yeah.
All right, you moving to the next one? Good fucking
You
god. All right. Bloodflowers. Um, so I said that I think this album makes so much more sense for the follow up to Wish. Um, it feels, even though it was in the 2000 or the year 2000, it still felt really 90s and like the natural step forward from what should have came after. Wish, I think they dialed in more to like the shoegaze
yeah,
kind of wall of sound stuff. Um, and but I did say I think it started off with bangers, and then just kind of became like all right for me. I didn't think there
yeah.
was anything super crazy, nothing like really bad. Like it was fine. That like there could have been more potential to it, and then it just kind of falters off in the second half. But I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was bad. I think it was good. Just after everything else, it's like it doesn't compare.
I I think I was so let down by Wild Mood Swings that I like had a full reset on this one. Like I didn't really think about it in context of like follow up to anything.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh no, is this going to be rough? Like, am I going to be suffering? And then I just had a really pleasant time listening, and I listened a bunch of times, and I was like, oh, this is really nice. And I actually really liked like the loudest sound and Bloodflowers. Like I thought it ended strong,
Mm-hmm.
but I if the songs I think in general are maybe a little long and a
Yeah, I
little
think what is it?
slow.
Bloodflowers is like their longest song. That or one of the last songs on their albums is like the longest song they've ever done.
It might have been Bear.
I don't think so. One of them's
Oh,
like
actually, I
12
think I know
minutes.
what it is. I think I know what it is. I know what it is.
No, it's not. It's
Is
not
it
the
this
last
one?
album.
Yeah, it's not. It's not End
No,
Song.
there's one that is longer than that one
Oh,
from before, and I'm just gonna check it out really
um,
quick.
but anyway, I really
All right,
like
it's
this
not this
album.
album.
Um, Yeah, it's. I think it's more that the average song length on this one is long. I don't remember having any big, really annoyingly long tracks.
Hmm.
But I also didn't find that it had like an all-timer high either. It's just like kind of a a modernized 17 second almost, where it's like it's got its thing that's going. It tries a couple interesting things, but it's like yeah, thinking about it as a follow to which like I do think that that's a good take where it's more of an extension of like brings in some of those.
Or
But just as an album to like put on vibe to Watching Me
Watching Me
Fall,
Fall
which
is
one
their longest
is
song actually.
oh 11:11. Okay, it's only a little bit longer than
Yeah,
an end song, and I think it is a good song. So
I enjoyed that
for
one.
me, I think that in my on this list, I would put it top of B. Like looking at where we have things now, but I definitely, yeah, actually, no, I think the only thing that I would want moved ahead of it would be I mean, or these whispers.
Japanese
I think
Whispers.
it's definitely better than Kiss. I think it's a solid top of B. What about you?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
And I think honestly, I would. I think it the I would move
The top to C,
17
or what would you do?
or just seven. I would just move 17 seconds right behind Bloodflowers. I feel like I have a similar experience with listening to them.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I do think it's better than Kiss Me, Kiss Me, even though opener's so fuck. Oh,
All right, moving on.
was it? Is it? Yeah.
Should be you.
This was a difficult album to form an opinion on. Because you started it off and you're like, what the fuck is this direction? It's so edgy. It's crazy. Like it's so heavy and intense and aggressive and like emo almost. And it and then you're like, this came out in 2004. Like what's and the album just kind of
This
doesn't
is the Cure's
live up
washed
to the
era.
expectation. It does not live up to the expectation set by Lost, the opening track. And even Lost is more interesting than it is enjoyable.
Yeah,
But I think it's one of the good songs on the album. I think The Promise is
I think
also good.
Lost is the
Another
best. I don't like
another
Promise.
good
The
opener,
Promise
good
is
closer.
like as long as End Song.
Really.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
slightly it's 2 seconds shorter than End Song, so I was mistaken. But
And there's just a bunch of shit in the middle that I'm like it's kind of like if another band that wasn't as good as The Cure and was like really mad tried to be The Cure. That's kind of what it sounds like, unfortunately.
all right, my thoughts. The Cure by The Cure. Thought it was a very interesting album that feels like fully forgettable. Um, I said it's a bad Cure album, but like a good or decent alternative rock album. I said I hear Weezer, grunge, other early 2000s rock here. I think the songs are fine or good without the context of what The Cure is. It works, but I didn't think it was that fun or worthwhile. Yeah, Chris Weezer. There's one song fully that I'm like, this
Yeah.
is like a Weezer song. I forget which one. Um,
Was it
I
Us or
said
Them?
I don't. Maybe I said the Cure is playing it safe by being modern. Um, Nothing horrible on it. It's just boring album.
I think this is the first one that I've liked less than you.
Yeah, I think I was listening to it. I'm like, what? It's just it's still bad, but like it's not. It's not like what? Why are they doing the blah blah blah? And it's just kind of like it's just lame. It's like a lame album.
Yeah,
That's what I think of it
it. I
as.
agree that it's lame. It because it. I think I'm just in love with what The Cure is doing and their sound and like Robert Smith's songwriting. and it feels just like a departure, and it's not a justified departure for the most part, because yeah, it's got a lot of that like
They were trying to be hip.
2000s. Yeah, it does kind of give that impression of them trying to be hip. And some of the songs, I'm like, you are a much better songwriter than this. Like, come on, what are these fucking lyrics, man?
Yeah.
And it's the only album that I had that experience on. There wasn't any other album where it
Where do you
felt
think it
like
should go?
I have it in C.
Okay. I think bottom of C. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm good with that. This is you, I believe.
All right. 413 Dream.
Mhm.
I'm scared a little bit. So I said just uninteresting. Maybe the most boring Cure album of all time besides their debut. Uh, Nothing new, nothing sticks out, and thank fucking Christ this wasn't a double album like originally planned. That would have been the fucking death of me if this album was longer than it already was. Um, Bad. That
Now, why are you
choice is
scared?
bad because I think you like this album because you're a sick bastard. That's why I'm scared.
Okay, for some reason, the first time I listened to it, I was like, wow, that was really good. That was really good. And then you didn't like
I
it.
said 413 Dream, more like 413 Cream, and then
And I was like, yeah, I'm
yeah,
really
you're like this is
vibing
kind of
with
awesome.
it.
I'm like, no, like, no, I'm not creaming. They're getting creamed.
And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I listened to it again and I was like, what the fuck was I on? And I think it has like one of my favorite Cure songs on it. Another underrated banger. And then two songs that I think are solid. And then everything else is so forgettable and uninteresting and
Bad. It's just bad.
yeah,
Like
it
just
just got
bad.
no juice. It's got no juice.
I think I'd listen
Yeah,
to Wild Mood Swings again before I listen to.
that's wild. I would rather listen to 413 Dream again. It's not offensive, I think, to
Okay,
me.
you know what it is? It is
Well,
Wild
yeah.
Mood Swings is 20 minutes longer though. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
All right.
insane. Because this is 13 songs, so nothing like the average song length
Also,
is
none,
also
none of the
not too
songs are
bad
even that
either.
long too. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just bad.
Um,
Discography would have been better had this never been released.
I know it's got Underneath the Stars, which is a beautiful
They
opener.
could have just did a single.
Yeah, that is a single. Ooh, so good. And then I also liked Siren's song in The Real Snow White. Uh,
Mm.
nothing else.
I think it should
Nothing
go
else.
top of D.
It could not. Up a D.
Yep. Yep.
Fair enough. I think for me it's bottom of C. But yeah, I think if you're it's at least like in line with like who the Cure are. So it's like if you really like the Cure and you really like Faith and Disintegration and you enjoy Blood Flowers, you're gonna be like, oh, that wasn't, you know,
Here's
that
an
wasn't as
album we
good as
made
any of the other
20
stuff.
years
It's
later,
still a The Cure album. Yeah, it's still a an album by The Cure that feels like an album by The Cure. Um,
but it's
so
I don't know. I don't know.
it, I,
I did
yeah,
not
it's definitely above
care
Wild
at
Mood Swings at least. But
all.
it's the difference between C and D is it's really not. It's not that important. To be honest, they could all be in C for me. Like,
Yeah. All right.
but
Well,
now
from the last one, it looks like to make this a perfect bell curve, it would go exactly at the bottom of C.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you for
I
real.
can't move it. I can't.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it back! Put it out of there! No! No! You're sick. You're fucking sick. But it is no.
All
You
right,
ruined.
we haven't
You
talked
ruined
about it
it.
yet. We haven't talked about it yet.
Yeah. Uh, this this is one of the most emotionally impactful albums I have ever listened to in my life. I think that every word is like dripping with meaning and emotion, and the production, it's like it's taken them to a whole nother level. It sounds so like modern and fresh and heavy. Like it's kind of like Disintegration too.
I
It's
wrote the same
so
exact
fucking
thing.
good. It's so fucking good in every way. It absolutely blew me away. I This is the one where I put it on and then I was like, "Huh, it's over. Oh, the album started again. Well, I guess I have to listen to it." And then that happened like three times in a row, and I was just like weeping. Like it's just, oh my god, it made me nauseous. It made me like question life and existence. It it it's just such a like an emotionally potent, destructive force. Uh, like in music, it's maybe the most like powerful. Like if Disintegration is just like a perfect album masterpiece. It's so tight, like it's incredible. Wish is so life affirming, and then this is like life destroying. This is like the most tragic tragedy like pushed together. Ah, it's just brutal. It's sadder than like anything Shushu has ever done, and that's wild. Like, uh, and for me, it's right up there in S tier, number two.
All right. So, Songs of a Lost World. Uh, I said also Disintegration too, and this is what I was gonna say. This is like The Cure's A Moon Shaped Pool. So it was not like
Yes,
in
that's a good one.
rainbows, but it was more like it was like kind of a culmination, like a solid like this is at the end of everything where they're at. And I said it was fucking awesome, and it made the last like five albums feel like I got a reward at the end for listening to the past
Yeah,
four albums of bullshit. Um,
yeah.
and I said, if Disintegration is about turning 30, and then it's like, what can you offer the world when you're turning 60? 'Cause I'm pretty sure he turned 60 in this. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
like, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking great. Like, this is maybe the best album I've heard from somebody in their 60s. Like, it is, I am surprised. That's crazy. Um, Everything here again is like layered so fucking well, and I was saying like it feels more kind of like Disintegration area, but it's not like cheap in any way. It's like this is like it's almost like he tapped into himself like 30 years ago and
yeah.
made more stuff from that era and more nuanced. And and this was like after they took a break for like
Yeah,
16 years. I'm like
yeah.
16 years is crazy, and to be able to come out with something like this, this
It's like compiling 60 years of misery into like one.
it was
Like
it
all
was
the pain you've experienced over a lifetime and time and channeling it into music.
I keep telling Chris to listen to this album because he's listened to Disintegration and Wish, and I still don't think he's listened to it.
Krish, Krish, it's really good. I thought that your comparison was going to be the New Abnormal because it has that similar like shift
Oh,
of old into modern, and it's also like, but the New Abnormal is like maybe better than every other Strokes album, and this is I don't know if it's maybe better, but it's
I
definitely up
think we
there.
put it at the top. for the last one.
Well, we did put the new normal at the top, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. This is maybe Moonshaped Pool is a better comparison.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes, yes,
I feel
Chris,
like
yes.
I mean I like the Strokes, but I don't think they're as dedicated to the art and the message that like Radiohead or The Cure would have been, you
Yeah,
know.
no. Would you say? I guess we could still end up doing an artist ranking stream. I mean, we will eventually, but
Yeah, just another
where
7 months
is
from
it?
now.
Is the Cure potentially like the best we've ever covered?
I
I
mean,
think for me, it's possible.
I hadn't really gotten into Radiohead until we did the Radiohead stream. Um, I still think I enjoyed Radiohead a bit more. Um, but this one had like so many albums that like I hadn't listened to and probably wouldn't have. I think it definitely surprised me the most. But like three albums that I think are some of the best I've ever heard. So that's a lot more than
Yeah.
some of the other artists we've covered.
All right, so can we maybe get it out of bottom of D then, please? The fucking travesty.
All right, where do you want to put it in S?
I put it at number two.
Okay, I'd agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, which is nuts.
Yeah,
Is nuts. 30 years later.
it's insane, insane. They haven't even toured
I
it either. They did like one show or something, and then they were gonna
think
do
they're
something.
starting to
I don't
do
know, but
shows
then I think the
now.
drummer just died, right? Or he died at like the end of last year or something.
Yeah, I think this is a really solid ranking.
Should we move the top to the top of C?
I mean,
It'll look better in terms of that, but I think it's still I still think it's
no, I
probably a
think
low
it's
B.
there's a tier break.
Yeah,
There's a tier break for sure. Because I think that like the lopsidedness,
yeah,
the Cure is top
yeah.
heavy for a reason. Like they're fucking
Okay,
goaded. Um,
the top.
okay, so next
Oh
artist,
God. Are
which
we ending the season with the next artist?
I think, yeah, I think so. I think so. I think we'll well, okay. Do you want me to just pick something out of my ass or continue with our previous plan, our secret
Um,
plan?
I don't care. Okay, if we're gonna start a new season, maybe we shouldn't just pick a random artist. So we'll just
I mean, I got one. I got,
but we gotta have a theme for the season.
oh, I got one.
Oh God.
But I do think that I will be murdered if I
I think we have
don't.
a
If we don't. If
quintessential
we
artist to
we
cover
have
for
to.
this
We
season.
literally have to.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
everything
think we
that
must.
SocietyCore stands for.
Yeah, according to the laws, we must cover the Smith next,
Yeah.
and the stream should come pretty quick.
Oh yeah. I feel like I think
There's only
the
a few
hardest part of
albums.
that is going to be figuring out what albums we actually cover because their discography doesn't make any fucking sense. That's what happens when you're British. UK and US releases.
We'll be doing the Smith. Should we spin the bonus wheel?
No. I don't know where it is. I don't want to spend the
Okay.
time looking for it.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
pace
we'll do the
ourselves. Let's
Smiths.
pace ourselves this
Yeah,
time.
true,
That
true,
took 6
true.
months to do the Cure,
Let's
but
say 2, 3 weeks. We
yes,
can come back for the Smiths.
April.
Yeah, I think that we just have to cover them and just get it out of the way, Chris.
Yeah, a necessary evil.
Yeah, it
All right.
was a good stream.
Thanks for tuning in. Listen to the top 3 albums if you get the chance.
Yes.
Listen honestly, all of A.
Honestly, top six,
Yeah,
top six for
all
sure
of
are
S and
worth
A are
it.
really good. And then if you like anything more, you can continue. All right, thanks for tuning in.
What do you